I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a...
Hello and welcome to The Breakpoint, the only show in Mzansi that showcases the best of local tennis and shines a spotlight on South Africa's current and emerging tennis stars. South African Davis Cup captain Christopher van Rensburg has announced his team led by world-renowned doubles specialist Raven Klaasen to play against Luxembourg in February, which includes emerging South African tennis stars Chris van Wyk, Alec Beckley, as well as Devin Badenhorst, all of whom will be making their debuts in the international team competition. Luxembourg will host South Africa in the World Group 2 playoffs in February, the 4th all the way until the 5th, 2023, out in Luxembourg.
2022 was a roller coaster for me. The start of the year was quite tough for me. I tried breaking through and I was like on the verge, and I kept on pushing, worked on things I had to work on. And I think about August I started breaking through nicely, getting some good results on clay especially also, and after I went to Cairo on clay, I went to Sharm el Sheikh. I got my first singles pro 15,000 title, so I started really playing well then and picking up a lot of confidence, and I think I started really catching momentum, figuring out my game and what to do to win points, and I ended off the 2022 season really well.
It was a great year for me personally. I achieved a very high ranking for my juniors, 23 in the world. I was very proud of that, and now obviously going into the pro circuit, looking very forward to it, and then going to college in August. So it was a very good year for me. It's always been a big honour for me to represent my country, and it's always been a dream of mine to represent my country in the Davis Cup. My coach John Loughney also represented the country, and he told me what an honour it was for him and what a privilege it was for him. So it's a big thing for me to represent my country.
It's something that I really didn't, I wasn't waiting for it. I just was hoping for it, but to let it come when it was going to come, you know, because they have a lot of guys to choose from, and I haven't always been doing as well as I did now, so I just went about my business, and I'm really happy to be able to play for them for the first time.
Coach John Loughney de Jager, who played and captained the SA team in the Davis Cup, gave the team some tips ahead of the competition.
Yeah, it's always a massive privilege to represent your country. I was very fortunate. I played Davis Cup for 7 years as a player, and then I was the captain for 10 years. It was so good. I always said, if they asked me, "Do you want to go to play at Wimbledon or play for your country?" and I would always say I play for my country. It's a great honour for Devin to be selected for the Davis Cup team. You know, I've coached him since he was 6 years old, and I've always told him that, you know, you always have to play Davis Cup. You know, he's asked questions when South Africans or players don't play Davis Cup, why? And I've told him that's one thing that you will do is, you know, you're always going to be available to play for South Africa because you have to represent your country. So being part of the Davis Cup team, you know, Christo's a great captain. He's going to learn a lot from Christo. Christo was my mentor when I was young. So I know what he's capable of when it comes to his coaching ability.
Yeah, so since my ankle has been fine last year, around middle December I've started training. I've really worked on my physical side, and since then I've just started training and trying to get myself on peak performance, trying to really get myself on the best physique, and I think now I'm playing 2 tournaments before Davis Cup will get me really ready competing. I'm going to play in Tunisia, so I'll be really making sure every aspect of my game is covered, making sure I'm playing well and feeling good and confident. So I'm very confident in the preparation for Davis Cup, and I'm excited for it.
It's pre-season, so that's the time of the year where you get to work extra hard and you make a lot of changes to your game, which is very frustrating. So the first month of pre-season has been extremely difficult because a new coach, and he's incredible. Federico is really good, but there's a lot of things that we needed to add to my game, or that we could add, and it's just frustrating. And finally, the last week, we've been really starting to figure out and get some of the stuff, so now it's really good.
I mean, yeah, I think it's much different because